Look, let me say good morning to everyone, and I certainly want to again welcome Commissioner Adrian Garcia here. He's no stranger here, so it's good to see you, Commissioner. And then, of course, Chief Bunick is here with Officer of Emergency Management, and going to be introducing all of our special guests this morning. So welcome to the annual Beat the Heat news conference. This year we are joined by Reliant Elizabeth Killinger, um, and Elizabeth is joining us virtually. Then, of course, Harris County Commissioner Adrian Garcia, the Houston Health Department, Deborah Moore is present, and then OEM Nakia Bradley is also present. Living in Houston, you know it can be just a little warm. And those of us who grew up without air conditioning know how important fans and cooling centers are during Houston's summers. And with fewer places for us to go as we maintain social distancing, more of us are going outside for exercise and just to see friends and families. I want to remind those who work, play, or exercise outdoors to stay hydrated during this summer. If you must go outside, don't do it during of course, the hottest part of the day. And that is why this year we are urging you to beat the heat by staying cool at home. And staying at home as much as possible will also protect you from COVID-19. Reliant has been an amazing partner for the last 15 years. It doesn't seem like it's been that long in this initiative to keep Houstonians cool. They are good neighbors to our communities by providing AC units and financial assistance to make sure we all stay cool. And this year, because of the pandemic, cooling centers will only be open during an emergency, so we are encouraging everyone to stay cool at home. In a few minutes, you will hear more about our contingency plans to safely open cooling centers during the public health crisis. And now, let me welcome again Elizabeth Killinger, who is joining us virtually to tell us how Reliant is helping Houstonians this year. Elizabeth.
Thank you, Mayor Turner. It's definitely tropical today, and we appreciate the opportunity to join you virtually for this announcement as the team at Reliant continues to practice social and physical distancing. I'd like to start by thanking the City of Houston and all the groups represented here today for their ongoing partnership with us on the annual Beat the Heat program. For, as Mayor said, 15 years we've welcomed our neighbors at Reliant's Beat the Heat cooling centers across the city. And while this year's program looks different given the pandemic, we're pleased to announce that we expanded our partnership with the City of Houston and created new support for Harris County Precinct 2 to help residents beat the heat this summer. We've increased our funding, donating $80,000 to support seniors and vulnerable residents, which includes $60,000 for the Houston Health Department's Harris County Area Agency on Aging, for both portable AC units as well as care packages for seniors and vulnerable residents. It also includes $20,000 for Precinct Together to provide additional portable AC units and resources to vulnerable residents in East Harris County. Our care program is another critically important way that we support customers who need a helping hand. And since 2005, the Reliant family has contributed more than $11 million to social service agencies to help seniors and qualified low-income residential customers in paying their bills. For customers who need extra help this summer, we encourage you to reach out to us via phone, app, online, via chat, however you can reach us, because we're here for you and we can provide you customized assistance to help during these challenging times. Houston is home to Reliant, and as a native Houstonian myself, our people are here to serve you. Regardless of the space between us, we're committed to supporting one another and our community as we all work to beat the heat and stay cool this summer. Thank you, and back to you, Mayor.
Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you again, and for the partnership over the last 15 years. A lot of people have benefited, and especially seniors, because seniors are primarily the group that's heading to our cooling centers. And I know Reliant and Elizabeth have worked very closely with Commissioner Adrian Garcia on his program in providing portable AC units, and we're honored to have him here today. Commissioner Garcia, please.
Thank you, Mayor. And I also want to say it's a cool day in Houston when you can have this partnership to beat the heat. But I am so proud and grateful. I want to also extend my gratitude to Reliant and Madam President Elizabeth Killinger as well for their partnership. You know, last year, in my first year as Commissioner, Mayor, I followed the city's example in working to open up my community centers and extend them as cooling centers. Obviously, the pandemic has made that a little bit more complicated, but the partnership with Reliant will allow us to double the number of AC units that we were able to distribute last year. And so for that, the citizens of Precinct 2 are extremely grateful for that partnership. You know, Houston is an incredible place, and we have tried to find ways to define it. We have tried slogans like, it's hot. Well, maybe we ought to say it's damn hot sometimes. But the reality of it is, it's the community, it's the collaboration, it's the businesses who step up to support us to make sure that those who are most vulnerable in our communities, whether in the city of Houston or in Precinct 2, know that they have people who are concerned about them and are working hard to make the summer months as comfortable as possible. If I may, in Spanish, quiero dar las gracias a Reliant por el enlace que tenemos con ellos. Hoy en día estamos anunciando que el año pasado, en mi primer año como comisionado, llegamos a abrir nuestros centros comunitarios como centros de fresqueza para ayudar que la gente alrededor de la comunidad puede venir y descansar un poco en aire acondicionado, sabiendo que el clima en Houston algunas veces es sumamente caliente. Pero la mera verdad, con el apoyo de Reliant, estamos haciendo doble la cantidad de unidades de aire acondicionados que vamos a poder distribuir alrededor de la comunidad. Obviamente la pandemia ha hecho la cosa un poco complicada este año en tratando de abrir los centros comunitarios en la misma manera que lo hicimos el año pasado, pero vamos a seguir trabajando para ayudar a todas las gentes que necesiten una unidad de aire acondicionado y por eso con el apoyo de Reliant ellos nos están haciendo la posibilidad de ser doble la cantidad de unidades que se llegó a repartir este año. Entonces, estamos muy, muy agradecidos a Reliant. Nuevamente le damos las gracias al alcalde Turner, porque el año pasado, mi primer año, yo quería seguir en el ejemplo de la ciudad de Houston y abrir nuestros centros comunitarios, igualmente que la ciudad lo está haciendo, para darle un lugar a la comunidad para venir, aire acondicionado, fresco, seguro, para tratar de pasar los meses un poco más tranquilo. Gracias. Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks, Commissioner. The Houston Health Department is instrumental in operating our cooling centers and keeping residents informed during the pandemic. Let me also now bring Deborah Moore, the Assistant Director of Human Services Division of the Houston Health Department. Deborah, and you've been with us quite a bit over the last 15 years.
Yes, I have. I can't believe it's 15 years either. Thank you, Mayor Turner, and thank you for your unparalleled leadership and commitment to the citizens of Houston. The Houston Health Department's Harris County Area Agency on Aging is very pleased to have partnered with Reliant for 15 years in this vital community initiative. Today, I'm very excited to announce that this year's partnership will provide seniors and other vulnerable residents across Houston who have no means of cooling their homes with portable air conditioning units, cooling care packages with lots of cooling goodies inside, as well as financial assistance and much-needed information on how to stay cool in our homes. It is hot in Houston, so if you need assistance, please call 832-393-4301 and let us know that you want to apply for the Beat the Heat program or simply say the air conditioning program. Again, the number is 832-393-4301. And stay safe, stay healthy, and stay cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Deborah. And of course, we have today a chief unit with the Office of Emergency Management, but today speaking on behalf of the Office of Emergency Management is Nakia Bradley, the coordinator of OEM, who will discuss the importance of staying safe in extreme heat. Nakia?
Thank you all for the opportunity to tell you about how to stay safe during this Beat the Heat here in Houston. We want to start by saying the Office of Emergency Management has been actively working with COVID during this time. However, we are also preparing for heat emergencies as well. Remember, the best way to get information about the heat is to get on Alert Houston. Alert Houston will work with the National Weather Service to bring you the most up-to-date information that we have available regarding the weather. Additionally, this is also a time to remember to get to know your neighbors. Get to know where there are other places that are open for you to find safe haven in terms of staying cool during this time. Otherwise than that, remember, Alert Houston is your go-to to find out the latest information about weather alerts here in Houston and more information about how we are helping you stay cool with the city of Houston. Thank you.
Thanks, Nakia.